Hey folks, it's Kimberly Crow, and we are back with another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. Super excited. I have a friend of mine, Michelle Nedelec, here with us today. Michelle is a digital marketing expert. Michelle, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Super excited to have you. So tell us what a digital marketing expert is.
Excellent. Well, there is a huge difference between traditional marketing, which is your billboards, your networking, things like that, and the world of when people go to find you on Facebook and social media or in Google and YouTube search engines. And being able to get your message out on those digital platforms and have people respond to them immediately is a skill set unto itself. And that's something that we specialize in.
Fantastic. All right. So I have heard that a lot of people are really good at this, but they don't actually do it for the clients. They just give good advice out there. Like, oh, generally you should be doing 365 days of posts, or, oh, you got to have a presence on Instagram these days. You actually have a service that is done for you. Is that right?
We do, and that is right. So a lot of the issue is a lot of the digital marketers out there are paid to do their thing. So they're peddling their thing, and that's awesome. And some of them are really good at it. The issue is that when it comes to your business, there are only certain things you need to do. And the way you know what those things are that you need to be doing is to find out who your ideal client is and what their ideal journey is through the digital platforms to you. And you want to filter out all of the extemporaneous efforts that you have and just focus in on who that client is and making sure that they get that message. And the reason you want to do that is because it increases your profit immensely and it decreases your expenses immensely. Once you have a nice kind of fat, if you want, clientele that you're working with and you're happy with that, and then you want to go out and diversify from there, then you absolutely can. Or you may discover that, hey, these guys are awesome and I just want to work with these people all the time. And that way you're maximizing your efforts in business, which when it comes down to it, is the ultimate goal for all of us, is to completely eliminate our expenses to the best of our ability and maximize our profitability. And then, of course, maximize our revenue from there on in. So when we're working with our clients, we're strategizing with them on how they can maximize their digital online performance in their marketing, and we do the tech for them. So all of those tech headaches when it comes to acronyms and letters that nobody knows what they stand for, any of that stuff, you just wipe that off your table. We take care of all of that so that you can go and play and do whatever your mojo is in business.
That's awesome. Well, better you than me, because I know that most of us don't need to be focusing on all that tech headaches and all the frustrations that come along with them. So it's great to know that somebody like you is out there helping the entrepreneur, because we don't want to become an expert in all things social media. If that is not our expertise, we're out there doing good in the world in other ways. That said, if people want to work with you directly, and I don't know who wouldn't want to, share with us how they can reach out to you.
If you go to awarenessstrategies.com, yes, there are 3 S's in the middle, and yes, ASI.com was taken. So go to awarenessstrategies.com, and there are a whole ton of fun assessments and quizzes and things that you can take to help build your business, figure out how to strengthen your positioning where you're at. And at the end of every one of those, you get an opportunity to book a discovery call with me to be able to help you how you're going to implement this in your business, whether you take it and run with it and do it yourself, whether you give it to your team and get them to do it, or whether you want to explore working with us. I'm good with always. I don't care. My goal in life is to help you succeed as an entrepreneur, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get you there.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for carving time out of your busy day to be with us. I really appreciate that. Before we let you go, though, Michelle, any final words for our crew?
Yes, absolutely. If you are an entrepreneur and you find yourself struggling, going, oh my God, my business isn't working, what have I done wrong? You haven't done anything wrong. You're just trying to do everything. So figure out what you got to do, who you got to get in place to help support you in order to be able to pursue your endeavors so that you get to go and spend your time doing your thing. And once you get to do that all day long, you are like a sailboat in the wind, and you will exceed far beyond your wildest expectations. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome. All right, folks, I'm Kimberly Crow. This has been another episode of Entrepreneur Experts Cafe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.